Hello everyone, welcome to the session. कैसे हो आप सब? Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to the session. Good evening everyone. I hope all of you have had a great weekend and now is the start of a new week and that means it's the start of a lot of workshops. So in this week specifically, I will be taking you through a lot of workshops. आज जैसे हम लोग कर रहे हैं पैरा जंबल की वर्कशॉप, ऑड वन आउट की वर्कशॉप, पैरा समरी और ऑथर्स पोजीशन की वर्कशॉप, वैसे ही tomorrow I will take up critical reasoning workshop, because it's very important guys that these daily practice sessions we utilize them to the fullest. Okay, that means I expose you to different types of questions, very unique questions, all area questions, ताकि आपकी practice जो है अच्छे से हो and you're confident to tackle the CAT examination. Hello, hi Pallavi, hello Nikhil, welcome to the session. Hi Prachi, good to see you. Hello, hi Sanidhya, hello Abhi, hi Muskan, good evening, welcome to the session. कैसे हो आप? All good? Very good evening. Thank you, Anshul. That's a great compliment. Hola, Dia. Welcome to the session. Today मौसम is very खराब. Correct. It's raining cats and dogs. Nice. You know दिया ना कि मेरा नाम भी का मतलब वही है, तब क्या बोलना चाहते हो? Hi निखिल. अरे हाँ, थोड़ा सा निखिल, क्योंकि the weather is not, connection problems हो रहे हैं क्योंकि काफी heavy बारिश हो रही है. Okay, but anyway, nonetheless, I'm here and we will get started. Hello, what happened, Devanshu? Where are the hellos? आज लगता है आपका mood ठीक नहीं है, इसलिए hello आया सिर्फ, hellos नहीं आया. Hello, good to see you. Good evening. Hi Ayush, welcome. Come on, let's get started. So guys, I want everyone to be a part of the Telegram channel Unacademy_Ritu Dhudhoria. Complete preparation of the VARC section. ठीक है, अब सुनो. Nice, yes, telepathy. अरे इतना तो अब जान ही गए हैं आप सबको. You can hear the raindrops. Yeah, it's raining that heavily. Okay, so guys, price hike coming soon. Now listen to this. Till May 19th, there are two very important announcements. एक तो ये है कि price hike होने वाला है. Okay, तो May 19th तक अगर आप कोड यूज करोगे ऋतु MBA, then you're going to get 20% off on all subscriptions. Usually it's just 10% off, अब 20% off. So you see your savings here. You see the savings. जो 12 months का subscription आपको 24,800 में मिलता था. Now you're going to get it only for 19,840. हाँ, बारिश हो रही है. हाय सुरजीत, हेलो आयुष. अच्छा रुको गाइस, आपका फोकस ना क्वेश्चन और प्राइस हाइक और डिस्काउंट से ज्यादा बारिश पे. तो मैं जल्दी से मतलब वो ठीक करने का सोचूंगी, पर पहले ये देखो, सुनो. Guys, you're going to get 20% off on all subscriptions. So please make sure that all of you take the subscription really soon. Yes, dear. Okay guys, same. It applies for both Plus and Iconic subscription. jaldi se apna plan select karo. Across all areas, you're going to get 20% off and utilize this offer before the price hike happens. Okay, come on everyone. First question on your screens. Today is going to be a mixture of author's position, para jumble, odd one out. ठीक है, तो ये first question आपकी screen पर ये रहा. Author's position. Come on. Guys, if you're going to give me 1 minute, I will just shut the blinds so that you don't get the voice. Hi Rahul, big fan. Big fan, me too. नहीं दिया, I laughed at your usage of punctuations. वो मेरे को सही नहीं लगा. आपने जो quotations use किए ना उस पे. चलो, question on your screen. Guys, you'll see a lag of half a second. Sorry, half a minute. I will just make sure क्योंकि थोड़ा rain का disturbance आ रहा है. तब तक आप question try करो. Author's position is same as para summary. You just have to focus on the author's main idea, the tone and the central idea. What's the tone and the central idea of the passage? Come on, try this out. Come on, everyone. अंशुल बोल रहा है बी, बाकी लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं? थोड़ा टाइम लो गाइस, इट्स एन ऑथर्स पोजीशन क्वेश्चन, पैरा पढ़ने में ही टाइम लग जाता है. डन डन दिया, वो भी सिखाएंगे आपको। हेलो नुपुर, वेलकम टू द सेशन। कैसे हो आप? Come on guys, question on your screen, try this out. Come on everyone. Hi Abhinav, good evening. Hello. Hi guys, welcome. अरे वाह नुपुर, आप तो बहुत एक्सपर्ट हो गए हो वोकैबुलरी में। कब बोला था दी आपने? 20th मई को। चलो तब से शुरू होगा क्लासेस आपका। Okay, Meeg says D, Divanshu A, Anshul B. What about the others? Surajit says A. Arey, so sweet. Saurav also says A. ठीक है, सुनो guys. The history of chess is a history of metaphors and model lessons. It emerged in 5th century India, and wherever it has gone since has been a lurid mirror image of the world around it. Until the 19th century, when the set was standardized, becoming the Stanton version we play with today, the mirror's reflections were preserved in pieces which showed chess's extraordinary ability to adapt. See guys, सिर्फ key ideas पकड़ो. The key idea here is chess's extraordinary ability to adapt to new places and people. In ancient India, there were no bishops, castles, or queens, but elephants, chariots, and ministers of war. In the world of early Islam, there could be no images of beast or man, so the game was played with elegant cylinders and conicals. And in the 12th century Norway, the kings were bearded brutes with lustrous hair flanked by crazy shield-biting berserkers. The world of the Lewis chess set now held in the British Museum. तो guys, ये अगर आप देखोगे, so this is basically talking about कि जहाँ जहाँ chess गया है, जिन जिन countries में chess गया है, वो उन countries से काफी adapt हुआ है. So in India, in Norway, and world of early Islam. So, chess has managed to adapt over the centuries, reflecting in its pieces the mirror image of the world around it. This is clear. This is answer option is clearly A. Adapt है यहाँ पे reflecting in its pieces, क्योंकि क्या change होते थे? Pieces change होते थे. King change होता था, castle change होता था, bishop change होता था, queen change होती थी. तो pieces जो change होते थे depending upon the country or the people or the places. The history of chess starts with India. As the game evolved over the centuries to eventually reach its present day version. No, this is clearly a distortion. The present day version is not largely influenced by Islam or by Norway. And the main point is adaptation. वो adaptation का point यहाँ पे नहीं है. Why has the author written this para? The author has written this para to basically talk about chess's ability to adapt. It is not until the 19th century that someone was able to standardize all the variations. No, this is clearly incorrect. यहाँ पर भी adapt नहीं है. Chess is an extraordinary game that has survived despite the changes. That has survived despite the changes. मतलब changes इतने खराब थे कि उसके despite, it has survived. No, this is clearly incorrect. Got it, guys? Why the answer option is A? The tone is not negative. It's not that it has survived against odds. The tone is not negative. Okay, clear, guys? Clear, everyone? The tone of this passage is clearly A. Got it, guys? Hi, Anna. Clear? Okay. Let's go to the next one. चलो एक और author's position question, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay. Yes, Ria, I will have a look at it. Okay, I will definitely check it out. Okay, come on, guys. Everybody. Come on, everyone. Question on your screen. Look at the things that you guys are talking, huh? Just say scores and secrets. Sorry, not scores. Sorry, secrets and knows too much and all of that. It look like you two have a plot underway. How will we poll Ashish? Special class थोड़ी है. Come on. Nikhil D, Naman C. Naman, आपका bye. Hello. Meg says B. Ashish D. What about the others? Srishti D. Saurav D. Okay, A, B and D. Chalo. Guys, the answer to this question is D. Okay, come on everyone, let's understand this. One of the signs of passing youth is the birth of a sense of fellowship with other human beings as we take our place among them. We certainly take more interest in the writing of our contemporaries or peers and pardon their lack of inspiration for the sake of something that brings them nearer to us. It is even arguable that we get more from the living, although they may be much inferior, than from the dead. So instead of just eulogizing, let's say, past and the past authors, etc., we take a lot of interest in the writings of our contemporaries. It brings us nearer to them, and even though their writings may be far inferior, still we get more, or we learn more from the living. The living means our peers or our contemporaries right now. In the first place, there can be no secret vanity in reading our contemporaries, and the kind of admiration which they inspire is extremely warm and genuine, because to give way to our belief in them, we have to often sacrifice some very respectable prejudice which does us credit. Okay, तो एक बार पढ़ लिया, अब options पे आओ. It's only through elimination method. The writings of our contemporaries start appealing to us over superior work by the dead as old age brings us closer to other humans. Okay, now guys, this is, यहाँ पे देखो, as old age brings us closer to other human. And they don't really talk about old age. It says passing youth. Okay, old age थोड़ा सा distortion हो जाएगा, और यहाँ पे as, you've linked these two sentences together, तो ये गलत हो जाएगा. The writings of the living are more inspiring than the writings of the dead because of genuinely warm admiration we have for our contemporaries. More inspiring. How is it more inspiring? We get more, but we get more what? Inspiration? No. In fact, it says lack of inspiration. In fact, it says lack of inspiration. So these writings may not inspire you that much. So B is out. It is prejudice that leads us to believe that the writings of the dead are superior to those. This is clearly negative in tone. The focus of the passage is not to talk about कि हाँ हमें prejudice है, हाँ writings of the dead are superior. This is totally spun it in a different way. We overlook the lack of inspiration in the writings of our contemporaries, even though they are inferior to those of the dead, for the sense of fellowship, post-youth, dead, inferior, contemporaries, lack of inspiration. इसमें सारे points हैं. So the best answer option over here will be D. Got it, guys? Clear with this, everyone? Screen ठीक है. आप अपना settings check करो एक बार. Okay, come on, guys. Next question on your screen. Para jumbles. Come on, para jumble, 4-sentence PJ. Nice. Correct. Okay, good evening. Hi Manisha. Hello Suraj. Come on, question on your screen. 1, 4, 3. Okay, you've gone with different openers also. Okay, listen guys, I'll help you arrive at the order. So no, in the past few years, the self-styled capital of the North has become the self-styled capital of the North. Which is the self-styled capital of the North? Has become renowned for its residential boom with thousands of new flats crowding into the Victorian grid lines of its city centre. At street level, the piles of sleeping bags come into sight the moment you emerge from the city. Which city? Piccadilly or Victoria stations. It is the great Manchester paradox. Now you must be thinking, ये it क्या है? But it has also become, guys, your opener is clearly 3 na. The city, the capital, the city, they are talking about Manchester. It is the great Manchester paradox that it does not refer, my sister's name Surajit. It does not, it does not refer to specific, matlab, okay, it is the great Manchester paradox. It is the great Manchester paradox, and then the author goes on to explain what is the great Manchester paradox. Okay, now ये देखो, what is the Manchester paradox? अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पे, it has become renowned for its residential boom. Now there are thousands of new flats and residential boom. A paradox क्या है? Contradiction. एक side पे you have thousands of flats and there's a residential boom, but on the other side there's a serious problem of homelessness. And this is an example, or it points out to the fact that yes, people are homeless, sleeping bags on the street. Okay, so that's why the answer option is 3142. Manchester paradox is the theme or the topic. Paradox means contradiction. One says कि thousands of flats है, residential boom है, फिर भी, but this but introduces the homeless wala subset. But yet people are homeless, as witnessed, as evident with from the piles of sleeping bags. Got it? Guys, ये easy था, ये सच में easy था. I know I say this a lot कि ये तो easy था ना guys, but this ये सच में easy था ना guys. Should have got it right. It's okay. Come on. It's just practice, 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 and daily practice. Come on. I see a lot of regulars to our sessions getting it right. Come on. Let's go to the next one. Guys, before we move on to the next one, this is Score Booster Batch for CAT 2022. It starts on 18th of May. Himanshu sir, Ravi Kumar sir, Raunak Shah sir, Shabana ma'am, and Agni Mitra sir. And when you take the Plus subscription, you get amazing test features, live classes where you can raise your hand, interact with the educators, even communicate with them, through voice, and you can watch the recorded sessions later. You get a complete access to the entire portal. हाँ, correct. सूरज, ये वाला सच में इजी था. हाँ, आपके लिए भी हो जाएगा कुछ दिनों में. चलो, odd one out question on your screen. Come on. everyone. Nice, Ashish. पर आप regular वाले हो या irregular वाले हो? Hi Garima, welcome to the session. अच्छा, odd one out question on your screens. The answer to this question is 4. Okay, 4 is the odd one out. चलो, let's discuss this. इसका odd one out 4 है guys. 4, 4, 4. आप लोग ज़्यादातर 3 के साथ गए हो, पर odd one out है 4. सुनो. Perhaps that is how I became a poet. Perhaps I longed for a space in which I could not fail, or more importantly, in which it was fine to fail. Moors of grammar, syntax, and logic could be smudged without explanation or excuse, and there was beauty in that chaos and blur. Poetry as a medium delivers effective responses in ways traditional narrative prose may not. In writing, however, my language could be perfect. Negative है ये. In poetry, I realized again and again that failures were in fact opening to more possibilities. Okay, now guys, can I say 5 and 1 जो है वो poetry में scope of failure से linked है. High enough. Failures were in fact opening to more possibilities. That's perhaps why I became a poet, because he longed for a space in which I could not fail, or more importantly, in which it was fine to fail. मतलब ठीक है. When you say I could not fail ना, मतलब failure जैसी कोई चीज होती नहीं है. मतलब it's okay, it's so acceptable. Okay, 5 और 1 का link है. Correct. Now similarly, 2 and 3 का link है. Basically, the entire passage talks about poetry and how poetry as a medium gives you the scope to fail. It's not very strict in terms of grammar, syntax, and logic, and there's a lot of beauty in it. There's chaos, there's blur, there's opportunity to fail, and that's why it's very effective. But if you look at it, 4 says, however, my language could be perfect in writing. You're not talking about writing in general, you're talking about the genre of poetry. Got it? Did all of you understand this? And even if you were to arrange this in the right order, you would have put all the positive statements first, and then you would have put 4. So that will even be the case of last one out. Clear? Got it, guys? Acha, nice. Good, Ashish. Very good. Okay, so guys, that's why the odd one out is 4. Theme से inconsistent है, last one out है, writing काफी general है, rest of the passage काफी specific है. It's basically about poetry as a medium, how it gives you the opportunity to fail. It's not very strict in terms of grammar rules, and काफी chaos है, and that's why it's so beautiful, and that's why the author became a poet. Okay. Come on, let's go to the next one. Guys, iconic subscription लेना बहुत जरूरी है. मैं वापस repeat कर रही हूँ, आपको 20% discount मिल रहा है अब. Iconic में you are connected with a mentor. You have one-on-one live mentorship sessions. These mentors are top exam experts. Guide you, test analysis, doubt solving, community feature. You get all the benefits of Plus. ये apples and oranges वाला नहीं था थोड़ा. इतना हाँ थोड़ा आप बोल सकते हो, एकदम आप परख सकते हो. तो ये बेसिकली इनकंसिस्टेंट विद द थीम ऑफ द पैसेज था, इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेटमेंट था, एंड इट वाज टू जनरल. ओके, कम ऑन गाइस, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन. तो जब आप प्लस और आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हो, गेट कंप्लीट टेस्ट प्रेप which includes 25,000 plus questions. 10,000 plus तो इंग्लिश में ही है. 25 plus full length mock test for CAT with video solutions and analysis. Similarly उतने आपको ओमेट्स के लिए भी मिलते हैं, तो होलिस्टिक प्रिपरेशन होता है. स्किल बिल्डर टेस्ट, बैच स्पेसिफिक टेस्ट, और अब तो डेली प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट भी है आफ्टर एवरी प्लस सेशंस. ऑल द प्लस सब्सक्राइबर्स, आज आपको देखने को मिलेगा कि डीपीपी क्या है. तो आज के क्लास के बाद एक छोटा सा डीपीपी आई विल अरेंज फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. ओके, एंड इट्स अ न्यू फीचर, सो वॉच आउट फॉर इट. ठीक है, आज सब प्लस सब्सक्राइबर्स को देखने को मिलेगा मेरी 7 PM की क्लास में. कम ऑन, नेक्स्ट वन, ऑड वन आउट क्वेश्चन. on, guys. Odd one out question on your screen. Daily practice problems. I'll explain. Guys, everyone is all over the place. Okay, guys, the right answer to this question is 1. And the order of the remaining sentences 3, 5, 2, 4. देखा आशीष plus class का नतीजा. Very good. One right answer है. The new Phoenix hotline will make it easier to report suspected Phoenix behavior directly to the ATO. ATO का full form है Australian Tax Office. So they can take timely action against companies and their directors and safeguard employee entitlements like wages and superannuation. But what are Phoenix companies? तो अगर आप देखोगे Phoenixing, the liquidation of a business to avoid liabilities and to continue the operation under another guise or appearance is costing Australia between $2.85 billion and $5.13 billion a year. Phoenix companies arise from the ashes of a collapse, that's why they're called Phoenix, usually with the same people operating the business. So 3 and 5 जो है उसको explain कर रहा है, ठीक है, 3 and 5 जो है उसको explain कर रहा है कि how exactly does this work. Last financial year, the ATO sent out tax bills totaling more than 270 million from more than 340 viewers and audits of businesses involved in Phoenix activity. The ATO says illegal Phoenix activity is prevalent in building and construction. तो ये सब जो है वो problem है. Describes what Phoenixing is, how prevalent Phoenixing is, and one जो है, can I say it will be the solution? All अगर ये para jumble होता तो our perfect order would have been 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. अरे आशीष आपको पहचान गए. प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि यहाँ पे आपकी वो जो डिस्प्ले पिक्चर होती है ना, जब अलग होती है ना तब मेरे को डिफिकल्टी होती है, क्योंकि ऑनेस्टली आपका कई मतलब आपका नाम थोड़ा मतलब कॉमन है ना, तो बहुत सारे आशीष आते हैं. पर आई नो, आई फिगर्ड इट आउट. पर अगर आप यही डीपी क्लास में लगा के आओगे तो फिर मैं जल्दी से पहचान जाऊंगी. और ओके सो गाइस 3, 5, 2, 4, 1 बुरा लग चुका है. Okay, got it guys. 1 is the solution and that's why it's the last one out. Chalo, let's go to the next one. PJ. Chalo guys, para jumble. That's a question mark. I am supposed to answer it. Acha, suno. Guys, the answer to this question is 1324. Okay, the answer to this question is 1324. Come on, let's understand this. To science, we owe dramatic changes in our smug self-image. Smug means arrogant. Now, archaeology is demolishing another sacred belief that human history over the past million years has been a long tale of progress. Astronomy taught us that our Earth isn't the center of the universe, and from biology, so यहाँ पे देखो archaeology, astronomy ने क्या सिखाया, biology ने क्या सिखाया. In particular, recent discoveries suggest that the adoption of agriculture, supposedly our most decisive step towards a better life, was a catastrophe or a disaster. So guys, one is clearly the opener because it talks in general science. उसके बाद हम archaeology, astronomy, biology इन सब का example दे सकते हैं. फिर उसके बाद आएगा 3 astronomy, biology. बायोलॉजी में हमको पता चाहिए, यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ एस्ट्रोनॉमी ने बोला है कि अर्थ वाज इन द सेंटर ऑफ द यूनिवर्स. पहले वी ऑल बिलीव दैट अर्थ इज द सेंटर ऑफ द यूनिवर्स. देन उसने वो बिलीव डिमोलिश कर दिया. बायोलॉजी ने डिमोलिश कर दिया बिलीव कि वी weren't specially created by God, but we are not special. We evolved with millions of other species. वैसे ही archaeology is also debunked or demolished another sacred belief. What is that sacred belief? कि human history is a long tale of progress. Now, if that belief has been demolished, means human history is not a long tale of progress, which is proved in 4, which says that in fact it was a catastrophe from which we have never recovered. So it's not a long tale of progress. Got it? Did all of you understand this? So the answer is 1324. But most of you have got it right, so very proud. Come on, let's go to the next one. Chalo guys, next question. Nihilism. Nihilism is to reject all established conventions, truths and practices. Come on. Nihil means nothing as a root word. Yes, Yashas. Daily sessions at 5 p.m. नहीं, ऑलमोस्ट मतलब वो सेम क्वेश्चन बैंक है. तुम्हें थोड़े बहुत इधर उधर आपको सेम एक दो बार मिल जाएंगे. इस क्वेश्चन में वरुण, किसकी मैरिज ईशान? Acha, I'll come back to it. After this question, I'll take you back to it, Varun. Come on, guys. Okay, guys, the right answer to this question is 5, 2, 3, 1, 4. Okay, the right answer to this question is 52314. ईशान की होगी। अच्छा, आपकी हो रही है ईशान? कब है आपकी मैरिज? आपने बुलाया नहीं हमको। 41 तो 41 गेस्ट तो यही तैयार हो गए आपकी शादी के लिए। Okay, guys, the order is 52314. Listen to this. That doesn't mean we should surrender to some kind of post-truth nihilism. We fight to define ideas and practices against the will of our opponents, even when we know those definitions won't last. Nothing's fixed forever, and everything's always at stake. Instead, critics and activists must search. Now, guys, do you understand the link between 1 and 4? Work on the language clues. Okay. Okay, guys, you understand the link between 1 and 4? That doesn't mean, if that doesn't mean we should surrender. If we shouldn't do this, then what should we do? We must search for the breaking points of hegemonic discourse. Even if you've not understood the meanings, guys, एक बात सुनो, सिर्फ इससे हमको पता चल जाएगा 1 and 4 का लिंक है। अगर ये नहीं करना है तो instead ये करना है। So do you understand the link between 1 and 4? And this becomes more of a solution or a suggestion or an advice. So we're going to put it at the last of our statement. Correct. No, listen to it. Nothing's fixed forever and everything's always at stake. If it's broad, तो last में क्यों होना चाहिए? तब तो शुरू में होना चाहिए. Modern politics and culture involve a permanent contest of values. Contest. Fight. Hi Anna, do you understand the link between 5 and 2? We fight to define ideas and practices against the will of our opponents, even when we know those definitions won't last. It won't last. It won't last मतलब नहीं, nothing's fixed forever. कुछ भी permanent नहीं है. So 5 to 3 का clear link है, over. You just had to link similar ideas. Guys, you don't think कि ये first sentence हो, ये second sentence हो, ये third sentence, ऐसे मत सोचो. Links बनाओ आप लोग पहले. यहाँ पे कितने लैंग्वेज क्लूज है? इंस्टेड पे फोकस करना चाहिए आपको. दैट डजंट मीन वी शुड डू दिस, इंस्टेड वी मस्ट डू दिस. 1 and 4 का क्लियर लिंक है. परमानेंट कॉन्टेस्ट, अगर कॉन्टेस्ट है तो मतलब फाइट. won't last मतलब nothing is fixed forever. So 5 2 3 and 1 4 is a solution or an advice subset. But why do you see it more as a conclusion, Nupur? What word in it tells you that it's a conclusion? Why can't it be an opener? Guys, ये ना इसीलिए आप लोग गलत जा रहे हो. मतलब ये मैं आपसे कई बार सुनती हूँ आप सबसे कि ये conclusion जैसे लग रहा है, ऐसे लगने वाला कुछ नहीं होता है. ओके, आपको conclusion लग रहा होगा, मेरे को opener लग रहा होगा. तो वही मैं बोल रही हूँ कि लॉजिक जो है वो सब्जेक्टिव है. आप कभी ऐसे अरेंज मत करना कि ये लग रहा है, उस बेसिस पे मत करना. अगर कोई कंक्लूसिव जैसे कोई डेफिनेट लैंग्वेज क्लू हुआ या कोई सबसेट में आ रहा है तो वरना ऐसे मत सोचो कि ये लग रहा है इसलिए मैं लास्ट में प्लेस कर दूंगा. दैट्स वेरी डेंजरस. पर क्यों हर्ष? Why should I put it at the end? Why can't I start with 3? You tell me that. Why do you want to put 3 at the end? Don't you see 1 and 4 is a solution subset? Don't you see 1 and 4 is a solution or a suggestion or an advice? Must search. Must search. This is something that you must do. Hi Meena, welcome to the session. किस बेसिस पे लग रहा है वो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया. ये जो लगना वाला लॉजिक है ना, that is wrong guys. Because आपको कुछ और लग रहा होगा, मेरे को कुछ और लग रहा होगा. So nothing's fixed forever and everything's always at stake. So can't it be the opener, Nupur? Can't it be an opener? Can't it come in the middle? You cannot arrange sentences only based on a feeling. It has to be a concrete language clue. क्या यहाँ पे कुछ है ऐसे therefore thus final conclusion है? ये must search से आपको नहीं लग रहा कि ये लास्ट में आ सकता है क्योंकि ये तो एडवाइस और सोल्यूशन है. Forever I can take it as broad and general also. Everything I can take it as broad and general also. मेरे को लग सकता है कि ओपनर होना चाहिए. Hi Harshita. Got it? Did all of you understand this point? Clear? समझ में आया guys? ऐसे लगने के बेसिस पे ना कभी मत सिलेक्ट करना. You have to have certain concrete language clues. Otherwise, no, it doesn't work that way. But wide? How can you, in what way, Harsh, is 3 the conclusion? Everything is always at stake. I can also take this as a problem. You have taken it as a conclusion. I will take it as a problem. कि everything is always at stake. Nothing's fixed forever. Life में क्या हो जाए कभी किसी का भरोसा नहीं है, कभी किसी चीज का पता नहीं है. I can take it as the opener. You get my point. ठीक है, रुको. आपको 3 को लास्ट में लगाना है ना. आप लोग अपना ऑर्डर बताओ. सुनो, 3 को आप लास्ट में लगाओगे. चलो. So what, Nupur, isn't forever general? कहाँ rule है? No, there's no rule like this. There's no rule like this. There's no guidance like this. कि forever up, you know, see, forever in fact could be something which is very broad or general, and that's the reason why it could actually be your opener. There's no rule like this, guys. You cannot. The only language clues that you can use are conjunctions, nouns, pronouns, connectors और वो सब. आप ऐसे वर्ड्स पे पिन पॉइंट करके नहीं बोल सकते हो. ठीक है, आप अपना ऑर्डर बताओ. रुको. 5 2 1 4 3. ठीक है, 5 2 मिल गया, 1 4 मिल गया. अब 4 और 3 का क्या कनेक्शन है मेरे को ये बताओ. Critics and activists must search for the breaking points of hegemonic discourse, those weak spots in the architecture of domination. Nothing's fixed forever. What is the connection? What similar idea do you find between 4 and 3? So you have not linked 4 and 3 together. आपने बस 3 को 5 2 1 4 लगा दिया. 3 आपने डिसाइड कर लिया कि लास्ट में आएगा, तो वो गलत है. 4 एंड 3 में क्या कनेक्शन है बताओ. 4 एंड 3 में क्या कनेक्शन है? नहीं है कनेक्शन. बट इट वोंट लास्ट. इट वोंट लास्ट मतलब हाँ कोई चीज परमानेंट नहीं है. नथिंग्स फिक्स्ड फॉरएवर. सो 2 एंड 3 का तो लिंक में बता सकती हूँ ना, सिमिलर आइडिया से. गाइस रिमेंबर, लॉजिक इज ऑलवेज सब्जेक्टिव. गाइस, लॉजिक इज ऑलवेज सब्जेक्टिव. ये मैनचेस्टर पैराडॉक्स वाला क्वेश्चन देख लो. आई कैन टेल कि मेरे को तो ये कंक्लूजन लग रहा है. पहले आई विल एक्सप्लेन व्हाट द मैनचेस्टर पैराडॉक्स इज एंड देन आई विल से इट इज द ग्रेट मैनचेस्टर पैराडॉक्स. मेरे को तो कंक्लूजन लग रहा है, तो लगने के बेसिस पे आप नहीं कर सकते हो. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Guys, never do that mistake. Never. Listen to me very carefully. Logic is very, very subjective. Your logic, your way of thinking might be very different from the author's way of thinking. 2021 something ka thinking is very different from, let's say, an author's thinking of, let's say, 40 50 60, let's say. है ना? तो आप you know, and you know, a layman's thinking is very different from a person who is an expert in a field. So logic is subjective, guys. आप लोग writers नहीं हो, आप लोग नहीं decide कर सकते कि ये conclusion लग रहा है. Unless and until you have a language clue, I don't want you to decide that. Got it? हाँ, और practice करेंगे ना, of course. Okay, चलो next question. Correct. Next one. Come on, guys. Next question on your screen. Practice, Rachit. Come on, guys. करेक्ट. इट्स सब्जेक्टिव वरुण. टेक टाइम गाइस. एक और रीजन जो आप लोग गलत चाहते हो ना, आप लोग टाइम नहीं लेते हो. कम ऑन. Come on, guys. Cues are like hints or clues. Come on, guys. Hi, Amanullah. Arman, daily practice sessions. That's very important. Daily practice sessions live 5 p.m. I want you to be present on YouTube. Okay, guys, the right answer to this question is 32415. Chalo, let's sort this one out. ठीक है, चलो इसको सॉर्ट करते हैं. When neither commercially sourced monarchs nor local individuals raised indoors but did what? A graduate student discovered this genetic shortfall after buying dozens of monarchs and binding them to a short pole, a common method to test what direction an insect wants to fly. Monarch is an insect. In what may be a cautionary tale for citizen scientists trying to save North America's iconic monarch butterfly. ये सिर्फ monarch बोलता है, ये बोल रहा है monarch butterfly. New research has found that butterflies raised in captivity are sometimes unable to migrate, some as a result of missing genes and others for want or lack of right environmental cues or conditions. Tethered or tied wild-caught monarchs, again, which monarch? Monarch butterfly, consistently headed south, the same direction. They tended to head, So guys, 3 is the clear opener because of monarch butterfly. Okay, this genetic shortfall. We'll capitalize on the language clues. ठीक है? This genetic shortfall, ये missing genes. So 3 and 2 का clear link है. Okay. 3 and 2 का clear link है. Okay. Tethered wild caught monarchs. This talks about wild caught monarchs. This talks about local, indoors wale monarchs. Tethered wild caught monarchs consistently headed south, the same direction they fly during their annual journeys from the United States and Canada to Mexico. But neither commercially sourced monarchs nor local individuals raised indoors did. Did what? They did not head south. So 4 and 1 का link है. Which monarchs went in random directions? ये local वाले, ये captive वाले, indoor वाले, क्योंकि उनको नहीं आता fly करना, they are unable to fly. तो जो wild वाले हैं उनका अच्छा direction है, headed south, consistent direction है, good flying skills and direction sense है. But जो ये bred in captivity वाले हैं ना, they couldn't. They headed in random directions. No, this they does not refer to the wild-caught monarchs. Wild-caught monarchs so headed south. How can you say they headed in random directions? That's contradicting, na? Who headed in? If they are heading south, how can you say that they headed in random directions? तो ये headed south. ये जो individuals local जो commercially sourced या indoor वाले हैं, they headed in random directions. So 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. Got it? Did all of you guys? इसमें थोड़ा सा टाइम चाहिए था, वरना ये इजी था, आप ये आसानी से कर पाते, बस इसमें थोड़ा सा टाइम चाहिए था. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Very good, Varun. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, great guys. तो यहीं पे एक बार स्टॉप करते हैं, ठीक है guys? The study material is finally here, covered end to end. Now you have everything that you can ever imagine. You have the best educators, you have live classes, you have recorded sessions, you have comprehensive test prep, you have notes features, digital notes for plus subscribers and physical notes for iconic subscribers. Iconic को दोनों मिलेगा, physical और digital notes मिलेगा. Amazing practice questions. So guys, what are you waiting for? जल्दी से subscribe करो. We'll continue with the rest in the next class. And guys, don't forget to use the code Ritu MBA and enroll, क्योंकि आपको 19th May तक, which is a limited time offer, you're going to get 20% off on all subscription. All subscription. Apply. Don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA. Okay, guys, special classes tomorrow at guys, कल की special class हम लोग रखेंगे 8 बजे. Okay, tomorrow 8 PM और I'll let you know guys कि कल कब रख सकते हैं special class. मोस्टली ठीक है, चलो कल रुको देखने दो, कल ट्यूसडे है ना. व्हाट टाइमिंग डू यू प्रेफर गाइस, 8 और 12, 12 बजे या 8 बजे, आपको कौन सा टाइमिंग फेवरेबल लगता है? Special classes are free live classes which happen on the Unacademy learning app with polls. Never miss a class if you follow me, anywhere anytime learning. चलो 12 noon without fail be there. Okay, take care everyone. देखते 8 का भी शेड्यूल कर लेंगे, 12 तो आप पक्का आ जाना. ओके, डन गाइस, टेक केयर एवरीवन. कोई चेंज है तो मैं ग्रुप पे इन्फॉर्म कर दूंगी. सो बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द टेलीग्राम चैनल Unacademy_Ritu Dhudhoria. एंड गाइस सिर्फ 19 मई तक आपको 10 नहीं 20% ऑफ मिल रहा है if you apply the code Ritu MBA. Bye bye guys, take care. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe करना मत भूलना, ठीक है? 8 चाहिए. डन, दोनों रखेंगे कल गाइस. कल 12 बजे भी होगी, 8 बजे भी होगी. चलो दोनों सब बच्चों को खुश करते हैं. कल दोनों टाइम होगी, ठीक है? 12 बजे भी रखेंगे और 8 बजे भी रखेंगे, ठीक है? डन, डिफरेंट टॉपिक्स रखेंगे. चलो बाय बाय गाइस, टेक केयर एवरीवन. बाय. सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू अप्लाई द कोड Ritu MBA. टेक केयर एवरीवन. आई विल सी यू ऑल इन द प्लस क्लास, ठीक है? प्लस सब्सक्राइबर्स 7 o'clock sharp. Plus class starts. Be ready with your doubts as well. Okay. Bye bye.